Everybody, welcome back to the Sports Place, where we talk sports and have sports debates. Sometimes they agree, hopefully not every time, but go ahead and hit like and subscribe below. At the end of the video, leave a comment and suggest it to your friends. Okay, so after everything that went down last night, which rookie QB do you think is in the best situation?
I feel like we all know at the end of the day. If you're not saying Mac Jones, as of right now, out of all the picks, is in the best situation to be successful, being under Bill Belichick, coming from what he come from is Alabama, basically the same type of structure. If you're not saying that Mac Jones is in the best situation to be successful, if he was to start, if everybody was to start their rookie year, he would be in the best situation, in my opinion. Because one, Bill Belichick knows how to groom a quarterback. He knows how to get these people in line. He knows how to get players to come together. When I hear about the Patriots, I think discipline, I think championships, I think leadership, and I feel like it's the perfect place for him to find himself in a way. Well, not exactly find himself, but find your role in Bill Belichick's way. At the end of the day, because we know who's the go to that, and Bill Belichick has been doing it for a long time, but Mac Jones, for his style of play and the type of quarterback he is, he fits that mode. But I don't know how much of the mode he's going to fit now that they switched up to Cam, but they are used to quarterbacks like Mac Jones. Sit in the quarterback, pick you apart. Matt Castle, Tom Brady, those type of guys that we think about when we think about the Patriots. But, well, of course, Tom Brady. Everybody thinks about Tom, the only Tom. But as far as that, I feel like Mac Jones fits that mode. He's going to sit back. They're going to protect him. And like the Patriots line always does a good job protecting their quarterbacks if they're smart and get the ball out. And that's the type of guy he is. He's not going to try to make plays with his feet. So he fell into the right position. For me, I feel like he's in the best spot to be successful as a rookie quarterback if all the rookies were to start this season, which we know is not going to happen. But if they were all to start, I feel like Mac Jones, for the people who've been picked so far, is in the best situation.
I kind of agree with you, but I don't. In the fact that we still have Trevor and Travis in the same place. Getting drafted to the Jaguars means a lot. They're going to go through a lot of the rookie stuff together. They're in a great situation where they don't have to win a ton of games right off the break. I think Mac Jones may have to, they're looking for Cam's replacement. Cam is not the quarterback of the future for that organization. Mac Jones, he's the face of that organization after this year. Who knows? Maybe during this season. So I don't necessarily think it's the best situation. I do think he has the right tools around him to make the most of it. But I think it's a really high pressure situation, especially when you look at the Patriot fans and they're expecting championships. The Buffalo Bills got way better throughout the last couple of seasons. But I think hiding under the radar is my man over in Chicago. I don't think he has to start right away neither. I think as a QB, it's great when you don't have to get thrown into the fire. When you can just take your time and you can listen to the people in front of you, can see what they're doing, and you may not start the first week, but by week 4, there comes that bubbling. And, that starting quarterback, he throws 3 picks and it's like, oh man, I keep hearing about the backup quarterback. He's doing really good in practice. And now, you start to creep in that method. So I think those guys who can fall back and, learn the system, learn the speed, like I always say, it's the same sport, different game at the next level. I think when you can fall back and learn it, you're in a great position. So I think, sans Trevor Lawrence, because I think he's going right into it. But he's in a situation where he has his partner with him, one of his road dogs from college that would really
see. I feel but if Travis was a receiver, I would agree with you more. But the QB running back, what's it? I want to say chemistry. It doesn't really dictate how well the quarterback of the game goes. You know what I mean? I can hand the ball up 1,000 times, throw it to you in the flat, but when I'm throwing that ball downfield, I want my best friend to be my best receiver on the team.
MTN right there. We call it usually running backs nowadays. They're getting more passes.
And he definitely is a great catcher out the backfield and stuff like that. But as far as like lining up, their best receiver last year was a rookie.
Yeah. Yep.
So he's stepping into a place where he's going to find his go-to. He's going to have to find his new guy. You can dump it all to your running back all the time, but these defenses in the league, they're going to be on that. They're gonna knock his head off. Not saying because not saying like that. Travis Etienne is a big body, big back, fast guy. He ran with a 4.4 at the combine. Well, not at the combine, but it's a pro day.
It's pro day.
But he's a big body guy. Not taking nothing away from him, but these defenses are prepared for everything that's thrown at them. And you think that you're going to be your safety blanket is going to be Travis Etienne? If he's not doing what Alvin Kamara's doing, he's not no real safety blanket as a running back. Everybody knows how Alvin Kamara moves when he get the ball in his hand. He lines up in the slot. Him and Michael Thomas line up on the same side together, and they get it in. If Travis starts doing stuff like that, of course, but we didn't see that in college. You know what I mean? Elijah Catchers dropped the backfield. But like I say, that QB receiver chemistry is very important. But as far as like a running back, it's good to have a good friend there that's going to be with you to help you get through the tough times. Like I said, the rookie year is one of the toughest years because you got to find yourself. You got to find the routine. You got to find the right vet to be around. There's a lot that goes into him having a person that he already knows are going to be going through the exact same thing, literally on the exact same level because they both were drafted in the first round, top 20 picks. Well, he was 20. I don't know exactly what ETN was, but like I said, they're going to be facing the same struggles. So I do understand that could help him moving forward. But as far as like football-wise, it's not really going to help that much. But as of being a good player outside of that, learning routines and stuff like that, yes. But that's an important thing too. So you never know. Building yourself outside of the game is just as important as being yourself in the game.
You know who I think who has the hardest? Trey Lance over in San Fran.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna have. I just think the competition in that division and what the expectations, because they have the weapons and they're trying to win now. So I think it's going to be a really heavy weight on him. I love to see how he does. I hope he perseveres and really shakes up that division and makes the San Fran, the 49er fans really, really excited out there.
Look,
but I do think
he reminds me of.
I was going to say Russell.
Colin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Same type build, the same type running style. They both have cannons. Like when I seen him, I'm like, damn, they just drafted another Colin. But maybe better. You know what I mean? They both played in that realm of he played in North Dakota State. He played at Nevada. You know what I mean? But Colin broke every record in college, so that's different. But yeah, they kind of remind me of similar type players. So I feel like the 49ers was kind of like on get back mode because Jimmy is not the runner. They haven't had a runner in a while. Jimmy can get out of the situation, but he's not running. He's not a quick guy. No. So I don't know how this is going to fall. I don't know when they expect him to play because Jimmy was hurt a lot last year too. So we don't know how this is going to go. So that's going to be the most like up in the air battle because anything can happen. But you know what's for sure what happened? We're going to be back next week on the Sports Place. We drop episodes every day, so make sure you guys are tuning in. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. I tell my friends, and we go all be friends. We appreciate y'all. Have a great day.